how were you at 15? Were you a fuck to girls? Were you ever a fuck?
Well, define fuck.
Like, were you mean?
Not outwardly.
What does that mean? You were mean.
I don't know.
You were mean silently. Like, what the hell? What does that mean?
Summer's here. It is hot as balls out, and I'm dying, but we're gonna do some spicy Reddit stories for you today. I'm Daryl. This is my co-host Brianna, and welcome back to the Daydream Arcade. This week, what are we doing? What are we doing?
What are we doing? We are doing True Off My Confessions. How are you?
I am good. It's, before this episode started, my big monitor, the one that I read my Reddit stories off of, the one that I use to play video games, the one that I just use for pretty much everything, decided to short circuit. So I was steaming mad for like
45 minutes.
2 or 3 minutes.
No.
Did you say 45 minutes?
Yeah.
It was not 45 minutes. When did I text you that my
2.
monitor... 2:15, and it's now 3:11. Well,
I wasn't 45 minutes.
Yeah. Well, okay, fine. Yeah, I was angry for about 45 minutes. Not to be confused with 425 minutes. But I'm honestly a lot better now. I'm not just saying this because the cameras are on. Anybody out there, if you guys, the next time you're angry about a certain situation, just think to yourselves, you're not going to be able to reverse what happened by continuing to be angry. You could just move on.
You could just get a grip.
Yeah, you could just you could just suck it up and be a man.
Some solid advice. Thank you for that.
Anyway, speaking about sucking up men, Brianna, how are you?
Well, I'm great, honestly. I'm doing real good. I have had a good weekend. This past week was a little chaotic, but it ended very well, so that's cool. I'm seeing my girlfriend later. Really swag, really cool.
That's pretty gay.
That's pretty gay. Gotta say. Yeah, it's been a good time. Been a good time. Thanks for asking. You usually don't.
That's true. I usually don't. You usually ask me how I'm doing, and then I don't really.
And then we just move on to the fucking stories. I'm like, all right.
And just real quick, before we get into these stories today, you can get all the Spicy Reddit Stories episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. We have the video versions on Spotify now. Leave comments there. There's a comment section there, too.
Who wants to go first?
You do, because
Okay.
I said so.
You do.
Also,
All right.
because my monitor short-circuited, I am reading off of my giant-ass 12-inch tablet.
12 inches.
12 inches. Not fully erect.
What do you know about 12
inches? It just comes
inches?
like this.
All right, anyway. We're starting off wholesome, guys, because it's going to get a little not wholesome towards the end. I tell work I'm bringing my lunch allowance home because I don't have time, but I do.
Liar.
A liar. Stupid. Okay. I, 24 female, noticed sometime last year that my wife, also 24 female, wasn't packing proper lunches. She was taking one slice of chicken and putting it between a tiny slice of bread that would have been lucky to have butter or mayo in it. It's not her fault. I don't pack a lunch, so buying all the ingredients for sandwiches that may just be thrown out because they wouldn't be used in time felt pointless. Especially because we don't have the money to be doing that. So in work, I get a lunch allowance of whatever I want, but I just say I'm not hungry or don't have time to eat it and wrap up some nice sandwich or wrap so my wife can have it for her lunch. She gets so excited and happy, she texts me every single day thanking me for the lunch I gave her and tells me how delicious it is. I find it fun too because it's a little present for my wife. And it's not like I was going to eat it anyway. When I have time, I like to get creative. I'm a chef, so I'm able to pick on different food throughout the day, but I graze throughout the day because I want my wife to thrive. Today she has a wrap that has mixed leaves, mozzarella, grated carrot and red cabbage, chicken tenders, crispy bacon, onion, and Caribbean sauce. That sounds fire.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Fire.
Whew.
This is a regular enough lunch for her because it's her favorite one. Even though I already know, I can't wait for her to text me to tell me what she thinks. That woman makes my heart so warm. Oh, guys. Guys.
Text him. What the fuck is this?
How dare you say him? This is a woman-loving woman relationship.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
You can get the fuck out of here with your straightness.
Will, start the episode over. Summer's here. It is hot as balls out. I love women loving women, y'all.
I love a wholesome gay relationship, guys. God damn it. This is so cute. Like, I love when women.
I was laughing to myself thinking about, so in work I get a lunch allowance of whatever I want. I'm imagining her ordering Chipotle catering, but just for herself.
Like a gigantic fucking...
I'm sure the work allowance is like what's on the site, but a couple $100 worth of food. You're allowed to get whatever you want.
This is really wholesome. I love how thoughtful and caring and just like so sweet this can be.
What is Caribbean sauce? I want to know what Caribbean sauce is.
I don't know, but that sounds really good. It's probably like a sweet spicy something.
Yeah, a sweet spicy fruit base, maybe pineapple,
maybe
or something like that.
Yeah, it's probably. I want to say it's probably like a Hawaiian sauce or like a sweet chili.
I love sweet chili. You know what I've been really into lately? Ever since I went to New York City, I love putting hot honey on my pizza now.
Honey on your pizza? Interesting.
Hot honey.
Hot honey. Hot honey is fire.
Like spicy honey.
Like spicy.
Spicy honey. I have spicy honey from Bushwick Kitchen that I've had for a long time. It's habanero based, and my favorite part about it is because of my facial hair, it'll get stuck in like my mustache, and if I don't like wipe it or whatever, if I like manage to miss some of it, it burns a little bit later.
True.
Okay, just say you weren't invested in my story.
I'm sorry. I was trying to find comments.
Instead of trying to find comments, maybe be present and listen to your friend.
God, someone said you are an awesome husband. Why can't people read? You wrote that, didn't you?
What was the name of the account?
Training Fox 4180.
Maybe I shouldn't have asked.
Maybe I shouldn't have asked.
Well, at least some people aren't just like ripping them to shred.
There are a few. Yeah, there are a few.
Never mind.
They're like, your wife can't make herself a lunch? She's a grown woman. Guys, that's not the fucking point. Jesus Christ.
Someone's going to rip me apart in the comments of our video for sure. But you know what?
Guys, everyone finds different things sweet and wholesome and caring and nice and whatever. You don't know what they like to do for lunch, even though she kind of explained. You don't know them. How dare you?
You don't know her lunch.
You don't know her lunch. You don't know her story.
What's been through.
But I think this is very sweet. There's a little tiny edit that OP put and said, she texted me. She loved her rap with a heart.
That's cute.
And that's really cute. So everyone who's hating on this, go fuck yourself. I do think maybe you guys should get lunch supplies if you can. I know they said that they can't really afford getting a whole bunch of stuff right now, which is valid. You do what you can to get by.
Hey, OP works in a kitchen.
Yeah, if this is working for them, then who the fuck is anyone to judge and shit on them?
Yep.
Even if they're struggling, she's still finding a way to make her wife feel appreciated. So, fuck it.
When I worked in a kitchen, I was allowed to take food home if I made it for myself, as long as replenished and I wasn't going super crazy with it. I could make myself food. And man, let me tell you, the amount of chicken tenders that have been
What
consumed.
the fuck? Not chicken tenders.
That was better than any rap could ever be.
All right. That was my story. Moving on.
All right. Here we go. Here is my first story, posted on True Off My Chest by Married to My BFF. I married my same gender best friend, even though we're both straight. My wife / best friend, Annie, is self-employed / works freelance and as a result has struggled getting steady health insurance in the past. 4 years ago, she had a health scare, and because I had somewhat decent insurance through my job, we said fuck it and got married. Thankfully, the health scare was just a scare, and we're both healthy. It was just a cold.
God damn it.
3 years ago, we said fuck it again and decided to buy an apartment together. It's small and shitty, but there's no way we could afford anything on our own, so it's nothing to really complain about. We have separate rooms, and we still sort of casually date, but we talked it over and decided to commit to being married. We love each other, we live together, and we're happy. So does it really matter that we're not gay? We haven't decided if we're having children yet, but we have decided that if we are, we're having them together, not with a man. Wait, what? How does... How?
What? What do you... Like they'll probably get a donor.
Yeah. Never mind. I know this.
Like,
the wording of it just made me think that
"Wait a
they're going to
minute."
just magically do it without sperm.
Hey, man, apparently science is coming to that point where a man is not needed to fertilize an egg.
That's scary. Well, not
It's
for
good.
not for me as a man. Not for
It's
me as a man.
good.
I feel like no.
It's great.
No, we're disrupting nature. It goes against nature.
No.
No, it's kind of like you know how they're making meat, but from like plant DNA or something like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
But hasn't that been a thing?
The manufacturing process begins with acquiring and banking stem cells from an animal. These cells are then grown in bioreactors at high densities and volumes. The cells are fed an oxygen-rich cell culture medium containing basic nutrients such as amino acids, glucose, vitamins, and inorganic
So it's not plant-based
salts.
meat. It's still technically
mind.
from an animal.
Or no, when I meant like plant, like I thought that they were like making this meat from plant. Well, then that would make it plant-based. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. It's just like, well, you know, it's they take this stuff from a plant and then boom, it's just actual like
Boom,
legitimate meat.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm just making myself look like a fucking moron. Oh, we still have a story to finish. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone in our life is really confused about our marriage, and I guess to some extent, so are we. But this seems like a don't fix what ain't broke situation. I don't know what it means to be platonically married. I know we're not gay, but we're also more than friends. I've honestly never been this happy in my entire life. The love I have for this woman pales in comparison to the ways I've felt about boyfriends in the past. And before the best pal jokes start pouring in, I've never in my life been sexually aroused by a woman, and I very much find men hot. Guess this is just my PSA to all of you that you can live life however you want, and there's no universal formula for a good life. Hey.
You're not wrong. But
Sometimes a good life gives you a good wife.
happy life, happy wife. Or happy wife, happy life.
Dude, what is this fucking show?
Chaos. So, hey man. So she said the love you have for this woman pales in comparison to the ways I felt about boyfriends in the past. Hey. You might be a little gay.
You might
be a little tiny bit gay.
It's like I think that thought that everyone is just a little gay or a little bi.
Uh-huh.
You know,
it's okay to be bi, guys.
Did you see Pedro Pascal's photo shoot for vanity.
I know you were thirsting over that man. Whew. I saw you posting on your story like, God damn.
I mean, when it gets so hot in here. Okay.
You're thinking about him.
No. I mean, it's okay if OP is actually, is straight.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
It's okay if you're straight.
Having been raised in a traditional Catholic family where it's, I don't nobody in my family has ever led me to believe that there's any kind of homophobia or anything of the sort. But
that's really
honestly,
good.
Yeah, as I've gotten older, I really like unconventional relationships because it really just goes to show that people could just do whatever the fuck they want and they shouldn't be judged for it. I thought it was funny when they said everyone in our life is really confused about our marriage, and I guess to some extent so are we.
That's so funny. And she says I know we're not gay, but we're also more than friends. Yeah, you're wives. Yeah, you're married.
The top comment, you're not just friends, you're friends with benefits. LOL.
Facts.
And then the comment underneath that has that emoji. It says friends with benefits, and then the pointing emoji, friends for benefits.
Friends for benefits. I like that.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people get married just for tax reasons.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm sure there's straight people that do it too, that are just platonic friends that are like, hey, this is gonna work out for the both of us. This is gonna benefit the both of us. Let's just get fucking married.
Normalize marrying the bros for tax reasons.
Let's start marrying the homies, guys. Fuck it.
I'm just gonna hit up one of my best guy friends and just say, hey, no homo, but
no homo, but let's get married.
Yeah. There are people that I've met that still, before they pay a guy a compliment, they unironically start with no homo, but. And I immediately get transported back to middle school.
Yeah.
Guys, you can compliment another man without having to preface it with no homo. You know what I mean?
Mm. Can you?
I can. I can't answer that for other guys.
Look at you. Progressive.
Let me read one more comment. Platonic love is love too. I platonically love an ex of mine. Clearly at one point we were romantic. Clearly at one point we were romantically and sexually attracted to one another. Not in any way saying that's a prerequisite. But that was 15 plus years ago, and he's been my best friend a lot longer than he was my boyfriend. I'm neither sexually nor romantically in love with him today, but I love and deeply care about him and expect him to play a significant role in the rest of my life. My husband and I are expecting a baby at the moment and joke regularly about how once we renovate, we'll move my ex in as it'll be easier to raise the kids with 3 parents than 2.
That's really cute. I love a good, healthy, insecure relationship that is as someone who is friends with all of their exes, I think it's a good sign when you and your partner are all good and feeling secure and shit and are still able to be friends and stuff, because it's yeah, we were a thing at one point. Well, it also depends on how much time has passed. If it's a very recent relationship and you're still friends with them and it's weird or whatever, then that can be kind of spicy. But my exes, it's been years since I've been with them. And it's it's all good. We're homies. And it's you can be friends for a lot longer than you were actually together, and it won't be weird. I think that's a good thing. I think this is very wholesome.
I wouldn't say that I'm friends with any of my exes.
That's
not
fair.
In the sense,
it doesn't work
not
for
in
everybody.
the sense that yeah, 100%, and not in the sense that we hate each other.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there are like there's like some people that you just lose contact with, and even though that you're like, if you saw them on the street, like, we're not gonna just straight up ignore each other.
Yeah,
we'll probably say hey if we bump into each other, but it's when I think of being friends with exes, I think of it being like you still talk to each other and you still hang out. You know what I mean?
And obviously there needs to be boundaries when you are friends with your exes, because like you can't be weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't
100%.
You can't be like super like affectionate or like any of that stuff. You got to be friends. Just
Don't
strictly
look at
friends.
me. Don't look in my general direction. When you talk to me, you look either down at the ground or up at the sky.
And I've always said that.
Yes, you have. Anyway, next story.
Okay.
Is it so hot out that you think by going outside for just 3 seconds that your flesh will melt off your bones like the bad guys in Raiders of the Lost Ark? Do you have any annoying yard work to get done but you aren't ready to meet God today? Well, the Daydream Landscaping Service is here for you. For just a small fee of $15,000, you can have one of your favorite hooligans show up at the most inconvenient time to do the most convenient work. We'll do your gutters and empty those leaves that you should have done in the springtime, but your lazy ass was too busy to do. Is your lawn overdue for a haircut? Brianna might show up at 2 a.m. to trim your lawn with tweezers, one blade of grass at a time. Just be sure to leave out a tall glass of lemonade on the rocks for Daryl, or else he might leave you a glass of lemonade. It's not lemonade.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
Call us today for a quote and get your summer yard work done today. Just remember that once you pay, we'll show up when you least expect it. Daydream Landscaping. It's only convenient if you don't know how to have fun. Now, back to the episode.
All right. Ooh, I don't know how to pronounce that. This next story was posted on r/confession. Oh, guys, I'm gonna sound fucking stupid. Okay, posted by user Wakar Aslam.
What did you say with an accent?
Aslam? Aslam?
Aslam.
What? Because you say it white. Fuck off.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
You're
whiter than I am.
Yeah, but you speak whiter than I do.
Don't point. It's been polite. Jesus, did your parents teach you manners?
Nope.
Makes a lot of sense.
Our family movie night tradition is dead, and I couldn't be happier.
It's dead. Go away. It's dead.
A few years ago, I started doing weekly family movie nights to spend more time together. It sounded wholesome, and honestly, it was at first. We'd make popcorn, pile up on the couch, and take turns picking movies.
Gay.
The kids were excited.
Gay family. We embrace it.
It's a gamly. The kids were excited. Guys, it's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
The middle of the day.
It's 3:39 p.m.
Yeah, how hot is it in Florida right now?
It is 90 degrees, but it's storming right now. That's why.
Oh, lucky. We were supposed to get rain yesterday, but it didn't happen.
It's been raining so hard. Apparently, there's a tropical storm a-brewing that's going to be coming maybe next week. So we'll fucking see, I guess.
Oh my God, it's hotter. It's hotter here right now than it is in Florida.
Oh my God.
By 1 degree.
By 1 degree. What's the humidity like?
Ass. 61%. Isn't this so interesting, guys?
Is it?
What we're doing right now.
Aren't you guys so interested on what's happening right now?
Dude, it's like when every now and again I'll see a comment just saying, like, you guys need to stop going off on so many tangents. Like,
absolutely
you guys
not.
Nope.
You want to know what the humidity is here?
Can I guess?
Go.
69.
No, 82.
Fuck me, dude. That's terrible.
Disgusting.
That's terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Because the rain makes it worse. So it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
It's so weird because you think that the rain would make it cooler.
No. It just brings in death. and like you're
You get out and you smell
suffocating
the
in a
pavement,
towel.
the rain on the rain on
Yeah.
pavement. I love that smell, dude.
You just smell the pavement. That just gave me a visual like you're just going around.
I'm laying on the ground
on the
and go,
floor.
and then I come up and there's this like little like brown bits of gravel on my nose.
Oh, so stupid.
Oh, Daryl, when did you get freckles?
I'm like, well, let me tell you. We'd make popcorn, pile up on the couch, and take turns picking movies. The kids were excited. I was excited. It felt like we were doing something right. But slowly, it became a chore. The kids would fight over which movie to watch. Someone always hated the pick. They'd get bored 20 minutes in and start bickering or playing on their phones. I'd end up frustrated, sitting there alone, watching some random animated sequel I didn't even like. Meanwhile, I was stressing about work stuff I was ignoring just to keep this tradition alive. So this spring, after yet another failed movie night where everyone ended up storming off, I just stopped. I didn't announce it. I just didn't bring it up again. And nobody noticed. Not even once. And honestly, it's been great. We still hang out, just more naturally. Sometimes we play board games. Sometimes we take walks. Sometimes we all do our own thing, and that's okay too. I'm not forcing quality time anymore just because I saw it on Pinterest.
Well, your first mistake was looking on Pinterest.
God damn it.
But
Let this person live.
no, I'm gonna. After I tear them a new a-hole, I will. I totally understand wanting to do something wholesome with your family. I mean, me personally, I don't have kids, so I really can't talk on this.
Me personally,
But
I don't have a family.
when I was growing up, we used to have movie nights as a family. It didn't happen every week, but, every now and again, we'd sit down as a family and we'd watch a movie. And let me tell you, it becomes so much harder nowadays when all your kids have phones and stuff and have other things that can easily distract them. And also trying to pick a movie that you all can agree on is like pulling teeth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The more people that you have around and you have to pick a movie, depending on the personalities, the ages, specific, like the kids, you can't throw on Long Legs or something like too crazy. If I was in his position and people like my family just wasn't caring about what I was trying to do, I would also be happy.
Why are you
that
assigning
movie
genders?
night died out. Because I'm God, all right? In these videos, I am God.
What if this is a mom? Which is more likely?
Are you saying that women are extremely emotional?
No. Women try to keep the family together.
You saying men can't keep the family together?
No. They tear them apart.
You can go sit on a tack.
And I will. And I'll like it.
I'm trying to keep this family together.
And guess what? It's not.
You know why? Because one of us long ago realized that we're gay.
And that's when it all went downhill.
Mm-hmm.
Your face,
You remember
you're
little
like,
Timmy, right? You remember what happened
I
to
do.
him?
I do.
Summer of '89.
The bite of 89.
The bite of '87.
I know.
It's the bite of '87.
Okay, hold this thought. I really have to poop. I will be right back.
Okay, I'll hold on to it for you.
All right, we're back.
Ah,
You know when coffee just goes right through you?
yeah. I have that problem every now and again. It doesn't happen as much as it used to. Usually for me, it's with hot coffee.
It's usually what? Hot coffee?
With
you said?
hot coffee,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I just had.
as opposed to like iced coffee. Why are you having hot coffee when it's like...
Because I was cold. Because it's cold in here.
Go outside for a little bit.
No,
you won't
it's
want
raining.
hot coffee after that. But anyway, back to family movie night tradition dying.
Oh.
Did you ever have family movie nights?
Yes. It wasn't like an every week thing, but I think mostly what we had, or that we tried to have every week, was like a dinner. Like we would all get together and just like sit down, have dinner, whatever the fuck. But yeah, my family learned pretty quickly that it's kind of silly to force quality time. Well, kind of. Sometimes my parents be trying to force that shit, and I'm like, all right, guys, let's be realistic.
Yeah. You guys are having family movie night tonight. You should go out there after this episode and be like, hey, we're having family movie night. Do you guys watch the same types of movies? Are you all into the same kind of stuff?
No, my dad and I are into like horror stuff and like all that cool stuff, and my mom is more into like cheesy stuff.
Rom-coms?
Yeah, she loves rom-coms.
You guys should watch like a horror rom-com. Those exist.
I feel like she would hate that
Why?
because she doesn't like horror.
She doesn't like. But when people say they don't like horror, is it they don't like jump scares? They don't like blood and guts?
Yeah,
they don't
she doesn't like anything associated with horror.
Oh, okay. Well, that's lame. But
hey, that's fucking lame.
love your mom, but
yeah, she's not a fan. She doesn't like all that fun stuff. But sometimes she likes like thrillers. Like she fucks with thrillers.
That's fine. I mean, I like thrillers. Some would say I love thrillers. I don't know how you and your girlfriend are about like if you guys like similar movies. But
I really like horror. They do not. I know. But they do.
So it's like dating your mother.
No. No.
It was like invasive thought. Invasive thought had to say it.
But I will say they like some horror. They just are not a fan of like super scary stuff and like gore.
Okay.
They get very squeamish.
Mm.
But we did go see Sinners together and we both loved it. So that was slay. Because it's not that scary of a movie and it's not too gory. So I feel like it was like a perfect medium.
The epic soundtrack makes up for it.
Yeah. Have you been seeing all of the TikToks of like when what's his name, Remick? When the
song?
Yeah, like his little like that first song he
Jig?
Yeah. That first song he did trying to like get into the thing.
I was thinking about the next one when they're all outside.
Oh no. That one was fire. But like the first little song he did, there's so many TikToks and be like, I would have let him in. They ate that up. I was like, yeah, they did.
Yeah, I've also been seeing a lot of the TikToks.
Like...
Oh yeah, and I've been seeing all the TikToks of people just like, oh, if I was in the Sinners universe or whatever, and it's people asking to be let into the party or something like that. But
what a good movie!
No, good.
I really want to watch it again.
Fantastic movie. People just a lot of the people that don't like it, while entitled to their own opinion, if it didn't vibe with you, that's fine. But for some people, I feel like it just went way over their head, like what the movie was really about.
Yeah, for sure. I had a fantastic time watching it. Incredibly satisfying ending too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like 10 out of 10.
Yeah. All right, my next post was posted on True Off My Chest by Mystic Mangoes.
Oh my god, this fucking title.
My boyfriend's roommate heard me screaming for my life in the bathroom.
It's hard out here.
Which is so funny because you just took a break to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Guys, I was not screaming for my life. It actually came out pretty easily.
Nobody wants to know that.
Well, I just felt like I needed to share.
So I haven't pooped since last Saturday due to the meds I'm on for my recent surgery. My boyfriend, male 23, and I, female 22, went out to eat, and the food was fantastic. We knew we were in food coma territory. He drives us back to his apartment, and as we get out, I start feeling cramps. I end up in the bathroom, cursing and finally pooping. But the poop hurts so bad. I end up in a cold sweat and start to panic. I scream, literally in pain, and I'm on the brink of tears. I feel like my own sphincter is going to turn inside out. My boyfriend is outside the door. I'm praying to the heavens to let this pass. I'm crying and screaming out so loud. My head starts to get lightheaded and woozy. My boyfriend is slightly panicking on the other side. Eventually, my body forces me to just squeeze it out, and I'm screaming. I pass the ruthless nugget, and my bowels start to empty. At this point, the rest of the poo is somewhat more liquidy than the rock I just screamed out. I sit there for over half an hour pooping. When I'm somewhat done, I try to flush. Due to all the stress my body went through when I first started pooping, I had stripped all my clothing off. And now when I flush, the water rises instead of flushing.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. This shit looks like a pile of poo in a porta potty. It's disgusting. And there's only one small thing of toilet paper involved. It's just a square. I start to panic, and my boyfriend tells me to let him in. But I tell him no. I can't let him see this. Eventually, he snaps at me, and I hop into the shower because I'm still bare butt naked. He lets himself inside and starts plunging the poo megadon that is in the toilet.
Pumageddon?
The Pumageddon. What did I say? Megadon isn't even a fucking word.
I was like, there's no way he just said that.
Honestly, it would have, if I had just said poo megalodon, that still would have been fine. Starts plunging the Pumageddon, that is the toilet.
Why are you saying poo like that? Poo.
Poo. I don't know. When people say poo, it sounds better if you say it with a British accent.
That sounded country. How poo?
Poo? I don't know. But like in Ted Lasso, one of the players, Jamie, always says poopy, but he says like poopy. I don't know.
Poopy.
Anyway.
Pepe.
After successfully plunging it, he leaves, and I finish wiping the best I can. I take a small shower and wash my hands thoroughly. At this point, I'm very apologetic, and he said it wasn't as bad as his dad's or brother's, but I remain horrified that he plunged my poo. He cuddled me a lot, and we watched YouTube. Then we hear his roommate leave his room and go into the bathroom. The bathroom is clean at this point, but I'm horrified at the prospect that the time I was screaming in the bathroom, the roommate heard everything. I'm so freaking embarrassed.
That's really funny. But
yeah,
also,
I feel bad.
Yeah, no,
I feel terrible.
That's like, I can't imagine the pain. But like ripping off all of your clothes because it hurts so bad is real as fuck.
It's like, I feel like every person has gone through a movement like this.
You ever have such a bad tummy ache that you're like, ah,
Come on!
just everything rips off.
You know that scene in the Silent Hill movie where Pyramid Head just like rips that woman's skin off of her body?
Yep. Sometimes I feel like I need to do that.
Yep. That scene came across my TikTok feed this morning. And I didn't need to watch it, but yeah, it was there, and I was like, well, let's see how this plays out.
And how'd that go for you?
I was scarred again.
And I was traumatized.
Yep. Wait, what was I saying? I don't want to go through all these edits, but I will read the update.
Okay.
Update. I've talked to the roommate since the incident. Oh, I've talked to the roommate once since the incident, but we haven't discussed the situation. It's like, hey, so why were there clothes on the floor?
Hey, so why were you screaming and why were there clothes on the floor?
Yeah. I've decided to bake cookies as a subtle apology, but I'm not sure I can straight up tell the guy, hey, sorry for screaming and crying about shit. I hope your ears didn't bleed.
Girl, I doubt he cared that much. You're good.
Dude, we're all human, you know? I mean, although I still sometimes have the fear of being in the house with somebody else or in someone else's house and they're like within the vicinity, like their bathroom is like right off of the living room. And people are on their phones and I got a shit and like accidentally like let a fart out that's too loud and everyone hears it. You know?
Yeah.
I think that's a real fear that everyone has, I think.
So no, I'm not gonna tell this story. Keep
No,
going.
no. Tell the story after this.
You go.
Sometimes I run the shower or I'll run the sink or I'll just cough really loud. I don't know. Or just pray.
Cough and a fart.
Pray to the poo gods that it's a very quick one. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm currently staying at my boyfriend's place for my recovery because it's convenient since it's right next door. My apartment is upstairs and his is the first floor. I've been making food for everyone in the apartment as a way to contribute. I understand the skepticism about my post, but I assure you it's 100% real. My boyfriend and I found some of the comments hilarious, especially those questioning the authenticity of my story. You didn't take your clothes off. Women don't take their clothes off.
It's fucking stupid.
As someone who listens to a lot of Reddit podcasts, r/ Two Hot Takes, Dusty Thunder, OK Storytime, Comfort Level, and Thread Talks, I'm used to hearing all sorts of crazy and sad stories. Do you listen to the Daydream Arcade?
Why didn't you shout us
If you
out?
haven't, you should. Yeah, we're one of the newest and hottest Reddit podcasts on the planet.
You're right,
baby. I'm used to hearing all sorts of crazy and sad stories. I thought my situation, while embarrassing, was also kind of funny. Poop is a normal part of life, and I find it humorous to talk about, even if it sounds immature.
Valid.
Yep. I wanted to share my story and also highlight how amazing my boyfriend has been. Through my situation, but there's an H in between S. My shit-situation, as people called it, was funny and embarrassing. Poop is normal, and I work with kids all the time. I find it funny to talk about it, despite how immature that sounds. I thought it'd be a funny thing to post and tell the world that although I've never screamed while pooping, screaming while pooping is embarrassing. He knows just how much I love Reddit, and I just don't interact on Reddit. His first comment was how it was weird to shitpost, literally, on Reddit. He loved the comments that told him how awesome he is, and even I couldn't agree more. We loved all the relatable comments in the post. We've actually been planning on getting married in the future. We're not engaged yet, but we've been talking about it a lot and just waiting for the right time. He said he wants to propose first, so I'm letting him.
Girl, you're 22. Relax.
Whoa. Whoa.
Relax.
Whoa, dude. Whoa. I don't think 22 is necessarily like, I mean, I can only say
Your
that
early
because when I was
20s?
22, I was not ready to get married at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know people, like my cousin, he got married at like 21, 22, and him and his wife are like fantastic. Don't you shake your head at my cousin's love.
I'm not like it works for some people, but I just think getting married that young is so just not it.
Stupid.
Not stupid, just not it. Like you have so much life to live and so many experiences you need to experience before you settle down.
Fuck.
What? You said other people to fuck?
Yeah,
no, bitch.
Is this
I
where
mean,
you're going?
Yes, but like, no, that's not. You have so much life to experience.
They can experience it without their husband or wife and husband wife.
You're just having
You
a
have your own-
stroke.
You can still have your own personal experiences. You can also have them together. You can live life or whatever. You know what I mean?
Amen. People can literally do whatever you want. That's just my opinion.
Exactly. One of these comments, you could not have waterboarded this info out of me. Your boyfriend is a keeper, though. I mean, listen, like I love potty humor.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about you.
I do too.
I think that's why I love Bob's Burgers so much.
Ah.
I mean, you and I have literally talked to each other about like the most
heinous things. Yeah. We know
about our
a lot
bodies.
about our health problems.
for a straight man and a gay woman being best friends, we know a little too much about each other's bodies.
Ew, the way you said that is so gross.
Yep, but that's gonna be an iconic out of context line.
You're not wrong. You're not
Yeah.
wrong. That's really funny. Yeah, no, man. I think it's really funny the fact that the roommate just heard screaming from the bathroom. It's like, God damn, that's rough. But he was probably like, yeah, I've been there.
He's just like pounding on the door, like as if someone's in there, like stabbing her to death, and he's just
Yeah.
like, "Let me in! Let me in!"
Let me in. That's really funny.
I don't know. I'd probably do this for my significant other.
I think I would too. Yeah, I would. Especially if they're like struggling and like genuinely in pain. Yeah, I'd be like, hey, it's okay, I got it.
Yeah, you break the door down with a plunger. There's like fog, like smoke coming in from behind you. You have like a belt on. You have a plunger in hand. You're twirling it around, and on your back, there's 2 plungers like crossed over like an X on your back.
Yeah.
You know, just in case you need that extra plunge power. But anyway, poop.
It happens to
They'll
all of
do it.
us.
Yep. Unless you have like a colostomy bag.
Oh.
But even then, poop still happens then.
It does happen, just in a different way.
Yeah.
My next post was posted on True Off My Chest by ThrowRA66538. My son needed a liver transplant. I'm not a match because he isn't my biological son.
That's the family about to find out.
You're about to
son.
find out.
I'm sorry that you need a liver transplant, but I can't because I'm not your father. As he's going under anesthesia,
And
just
he's
like,
like,
wait, what?
Okay. I, 26 male, have been with my wife, 26 female, since we were in school. We have a 4-year-old son together, or so I thought. He had to be rushed to the hospital a while ago because he somehow managed to get into my wife's sleeping pills. She swears she put the lid on properly and put them in her drawer. But he somehow found them and managed to open the childproof lid and took a lot of them. He went into acute liver failure, and we were told he would possibly need a transplant. Obviously, I said I'd do it, and they did all their tests, blood, tissue compatibility, etc. Their test came back, and I was told I'm not a match because of my blood type. If I remember correctly, their exact words were, "There's an unexpected discrepancy in the blood we tested." The doctor kept saying it would be better if he could speak to me in private, away from my wife, but she didn't want to leave or for me to leave. Now I know why, but at the time, I was confused. Eventually, she let me go, and the doctor told me my blood type is O. I knew that, but my son's was AB. I'm not dumb, and I knew what he was trying to tell me. He probably couldn't tell me outright, so I asked if that means it's impossible that I'm his biological father, and he said yes. I didn't want to make a scene in the hospital, so I just went home. I wanted to stay with my son. I know he isn't actually mine, but I've been his dad for 4 years. I knew I wouldn't be able to stay calm. Thankfully, all the tests they ran were in case the worst happened, and it didn't. His liver has managed to recover, and he's on the mend. I still haven't gotten any answers from her, and I don't really want any. I know she slept with someone else, and the kid isn't mine. That's all I need to know. I moved out and let her stay at the house because she has him, and I can't kick him out of the house. I'm currently staying at my mother's until I can figure out what to do for the best. I'm not really good with my emotions, but I can admit this has hit me hard. It feels the same as when my best friend passed away, even though I haven't lost anybody in that sense this time. And I really don't know what to do. I've lost my wife and my son at the same time, and it's been over a week since it happened, and I still have no clue what to do. She's been spamming me with texts and calls, asking to talk, and asking me to let her explain. And telling me that it meant nothing, and that she only loves me. But I really don't want to hear it. Nothing she can say will fix it at all. I'm not taking her back, so I don't give a shit what she has to say. But I can't just abandon my little man. I've been his dad his whole life, and that doesn't just go away because we haven't got the same blood. But it also means I have no rights to see him when I divorce my wife. I feel like a complete... He's wrong about that.
How does that?
I don't get that. I feel like a complete idiot for not seeing anything wrong. The chances she cheated on me once and got pregnant are low, so realistically, I know it had to be something that happened a few times. And I didn't suspect anything. I didn't suspect the kid I had raised for 4 whole years wasn't actually mine. I don't know why I'm posting it here because I can't even ask for advice, but thanks for reading anyway. Yikes.
Whoa. Oh boy.
Hey. Well, first of all, really glad that the kiddo is okay and not having to go through that intense of a surgery. Lock up your medication around children because they be getting into anything. They're little ninjas. Second of all, yikes. That is a really rough way to find out and a very rough time to find out. Oh yeah, isn't it like you get your blood type from your dad?
I actually don't know.
I'm pretty sure. Because I think my dad and I have the same blood type, and I think that's where you get that. Because my mom is O, and I don't have O.
Okay.
And my grandpa was O, and that's where she got it from.
Is it embarrassing that I don't remember my blood type off the top of my head?
I don't remember mine either. I think it's A, but I don't know if it's positive or negative.
Not me looking on my driver's license to see if it's on there.
Wait, is your blood type on your driver's license?
I could have sworn my blood type was on my last driver's license.
Really?
Yeah. You know, just in case someone finds me.
But don't they test it? Like they get like a sample from you. And then that's how they find out.
Yes.
Because I don't know, I feel like having your blood type on your ID is a little problematic.
Why?
Because anyone can grab it. See it.
Can grab my blood type?
No, can see
What?
can see what your blood type is.
No, that's what I mean. They see my blood. What would a stranger do with my blood? Okay,
You
cool.
don't
He's
know.
type O. What does that mean?
Know.
What can they do with that information?
You
Other
don't
than just know.
Anybody can do anything.
True. I've got Daryl's blood type.
Meanwhile, I just said my fucking blood type. God, this episode. This top comment, which I agree. You can leave your wife without abandoning your son. And then they quoted when OP said, but it also means I have no rights to see him when I divorce my wife. Talk to a lawyer, but this is unlikely to be the case. You're understandably spiraling at the moment. Take a few days to calm down, don't drink, then go talk to a lawyer about your options. Yeah?
Yeah. So I was going to say, I don't, assuming that he has no rights to see him, I don't think that's true. Unless you had some sort of prearranged thing, but I don't know, like, it can be figured out in court if it has to be that drastic, but no, man, I think you're fine.
Yeah, this other comment someone said, I think it's usually quite the opposite. Since he signed the birth certificate, was the father figure since birth, the courts wouldn't be likely to free him from his rights and obligations towards that kid, even if he wanted to. Courts prioritize kids over parents, and they would deem it's in the kid's interest for him to remain the legal father, regardless of whether he is the bio dad.
You see the wife, and they're just the judge is like, oh, so I see that you cheated on your husband. So 10,000 years jail for the wife.
10,000
full custody for the
jail.
father.
Yeah. Someone else said, it doesn't really matter much if she cheated on you once or 100 times. She had what I guess was unprotected sex with someone and got pregnant and left you thinking you're the actual father. I'm not sure how anyone can come back from that. What a kick in the guts for you. The trust? Well, that's blown out. That's blown right out of the window now. Things you have to wonder, though, did she know the child isn't yours or just not sure? She was prepared to carry on the myth forever. Yikes.
Do you see the comment people saying that it sounds fake?
They say that with every fucking story ever on this fucking godforsaken site.
Yeah, I hate Redditors. Redditors need to, like, have sex or something.
They need to go feel the touch of another human being.
God.
Oh my god, everyone's saying Wow, why are there so many?
I know, right, dude? This is what I'm looking at. They're all like saying, "Oh, what sleeping pills were they? Tell us that."
Someone said, "Get up out of there and start your own family." That's insane. That's insane. That's wild as fuck. I need to get out of these comments before I get mad.
Yeah, you're gonna like
they're
explode.
fucking stupid. Yeah, man, this is really rough. I do think I agree with that one comment where you should like take some time and kind of gather your thoughts, but definitely do not abandon the kid because you are all he knows as a father figure. Like to him, you are his dad, and you are because you've raised the kid since birth. Like, don't let the biological aspect take anything away from that. Because there's so many.
Be a proud papa.
Exactly. Like, the biology does not matter. I guess in the case of like health reasons, it matters or whatever. But like, in this case, you are his dad. So don't think otherwise, because that's not true. And you do have rights, especially if you sign the birth certificate. Like, you are his daddy.
Daddy. Yeah, the biological health issue thing, it just reminds me of every time that I go to a specialist or I go to a new doctor nowadays and they ask me about my family's medical history. I'm like, well, I was adopted. I don't know my real parents. So life is just a medical gamble for me.
You're just going through life raw dogging it.
Yep. And sometimes it's what you got to do.
Yeah. Maximum Squeeze.
Again.
Didn't we just...
We did just read another post by Maximum Squeeze. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Was that you who read it, or was it me?
I think it was... Wait, I don't know. Hold on.
That's how you know that they're posting fake stories.
It was my first one.
It was your first one? Okay.
The wholesome gay one.
Okay, so a bit of so they mentioned in the story that they're a chef. So they're either really good at continuity or it's true. I told my pregnant coworker she needs to do better, and it upset her.
Oof.
Okay, so a bit of context. I, 24 female, work as a chef in a small cafe. One of the girls out in front of house comes to me and confides in me a lot. I consider us friends. However, she goes into crazy detail about her personal life, how people treat her, and how she treats people. I've been working there nearly 2 years, and it's ranged from her boyfriend, his son, and other things. Her now fiance has a son, who he had from a previous relationship. Let's call my coworker Linda for ease. Linda knew this before getting in a relationship with him. A lot of their arguments stem from him having a child from a previous relationship. Well, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Recently, she started telling me about how she gives out and has no patience for his little boy. He's 6. He's a child. The most recent vent of hers that resulted in me being quite blunt with her. Apparently, she had left the room for about 30 minutes and left her food on the bed. Her fiance's little boy went in and started to play Xbox, got hungry, and ate the food. Linda came back and sees red, immediately starts screaming at him. Then she gets really nasty and tells him that every time he's here, he's a fucking issue, and she just can't get enough space from him. I don't know everything that was said, but she always talks about how she doesn't want him in the room a lot of the time, despite that he only visits on weekends.
Bro.
Yeah, whoa, man. I snapped. I told her she needs to grow the fuck up and do better. I told her she knew he had a child and chose to get in a relationship with him.
Facts.
That it's not the child's fault that you disagree with your fiance's previous choices. The mother isn't nice. The kid's mother isn't nice either, so he has it hard enough there too. I told her she has an opportunity to not only be a great mother, but also a great stepmother to that child. What will happen if you're
you sounded like you sounded like the zombies from Minecraft.
What will happen when you birth your baby if you're already treating him like this? He comes out and she's just in so much pain and she just starts screaming at him like, how fucking dare you come out of me?
Oh my god, dude. Like,
I said she doesn't get to scream and shout at an innocent child because she can't handle her emotions, and no matter how bad she feels about it, she deserves it and needs to feel it. I have no sympathy for her. She comes in saying this and that and the other about how bad she feels after doing it, but keeps doing it.
Wow.
She's been giving me the silent treatment for like 2 days. I understand I may have overstepped, but she shouldn't have asked for my opinion then.
Dude, fuck Linda, bro. Like, what the hell?
It's infuriating
6-year-old?
Yeah. Have you ever been in a situation where you ask someone or someone asks you for advice, you tell them straight up, and then they get angry at you for your advice?
Yeah. And I'm like, so
Isn't that
why'd
the
you
most
ask me?
It's
That's
the most infuriating
backward thing. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, even the top comment. Apparently, she doesn't want advice. She just wants to vent to you, nod, and agree with her. You're 100% right. If she can't stand the kid, then she needs to find a guy who doesn't have children. She's not the victim in all this.
Bro, if
and also
you,
with her saying, yeah, that she feels bad about doing the thing, like yelling at the kid, but then she continues to do it. There's something wrong with you. There's something clearly wrong with you, and you need to go talk to somebody.
Like, why would you get into a relationship with someone who has a kid, knowing that you clearly hate kids? Even though you're pregnant right now? Oh my god, that poor fucking kid that's about to come out.
Yeah, and also the poor kid has like the mom from the ex is also really bad to this kid too.
Yeah.
So this kid's entire life is just like during the week. Well, I mean, I don't know during the week, but like I don't know that arrangement, but on the weekends and whatnot.
Yeah, they only visit weekends, so I imagine he's with his mom during the week.
That's true. Yeah, but it's like you get the whole week where you're like with one angry parent, and then the weekend you're with another angry parent. It's just gonna be hell for this kid. It is hell for this kid. So
this poor kid, bro. Because she lost her shit because he was hungry.
And
a
ate her
6-year-old was hungry, and you get mad. That's wow.
Yeah. Well, OP had replied to the top comment saying, exactly, this is what I was trying to say to her. She wanted sympathy, but I had none to give. It's just, well, there's nothing more annoying than people who are constantly looking for sympathy and then get angry when they don't get it.
Yeah. Someone tells them straight up, and then they're like, what the hell? You were supposed to blindly agree with me.
Fuck you!
Yeah, that's silly as hell.
Yeah, no, this person sounds insufferable, and I really hope that they wise the fuck up before that baby comes out of her.
For real. Like, one could argue with, like, the hormones kind of make you act a certain way, but it's like, that's a kid, dude.
It sounds like this is just her default attitude.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Me either, man. Me either, man.
Okay. My last story.
You're my nut.
My nut. My last story was posted on True Off My Chest by OK Leadership 2641. I told my daughter the truth about her father. Now she won't speak to me.
Her father is Santa Claus.
My daughter, 15 female, hasn't spoken to me in 3 days, and I don't even blame her. Her father left before she was born. We were young, 19 and 20. He swore he loved me, swore he'd be around. Then he ghosted me the second I told him I was pregnant. I raised her alone. No child support, no contact, nothing. But I never badmouthed him. I always said he couldn't be here, or he's not ready, or he loved you, he just didn't know how to show it. I wanted her to have a version of him that wouldn't break her heart. But she kept asking, more and more as she got older. Last week, she got really upset after a Father's Day event at school, came home crying, demanded to know why he never wanted her. I broke. I told her the truth, that he knew, that he left anyway, that he ignored every email, every letter, that the one time he messaged me back, it was to ask for proof I didn't trap him. She's been locked in her room ever since. She won't look at me. She called me a liar. She said she wishes I never told her. I thought I was protecting her. Now I don't know if I just destroyed something she'll never get back. Whew. That's really heavy.
Yeah.
This top comment makes a very good point.
Oh.
You told her the truth, let her process it, and grieve a relationship she never had. Be there for her, and she will appreciate you when she is older. I think this is just a very heavy thing for her to discover, especially at 15. Like, I think she definitely just needs time to, like, process everything and, like, you know, like that comment said, grieve a relationship she never had. Like, that's really rough to grow up without one parent and stuff. Especially if that parent was just so willing to not be around and just leave. Mm-hmm. Like, that's really rough. Like, she's gonna go through a lot of different emotions after figuring that out. But she's gonna be so appreciative that you were honest with her and, like, realized that she had one parent that would do absolutely anything for her and was there for her entire life and will continue to be there for her.
With the daughter calling her a liar, in the mom's position, I think it's... some people could probably be like, you should have just been straight up honest with her, like, from the start. But it's like, she was probably asking, like, throughout, like, her younger life. I mean, she's still young. She's 15, but, you know, when she was just a little kid, maybe. How do you break that to a kid? You know, how, like, the complex feelings and probably the mom's own emotions behind it. How do you find the right time to tell them straight up, oh, he just left. He just straight up abandoned us, you know? Yeah. Because, like,
15 is still very young, but I feel like it's a bit of a better age to find that out because she is a teenager. Yeah. Like, she's getting older. Like, there's still a lot of emotions that she's still trying to grasp and, like, all that. But
yeah,
I think in the long run,
and better
she'll
at
be
15
thankful.
Than, like, 51.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a very complex situation, and I'm glad that OP ended up breaking it to her. Yeah,
Me too.
Hopefully, at some point, the daughter will come around and realize that she was just trying to protect her.
Yeah. She'll come around. She'll realize that. It's just getting that big of a bomb dropped on you. I imagine she's just gonna be angry at everyone for a little bit, and then just be like, okay, I should not take this out on my mom because she is the one that was there for me and didn't abandon me.
And it probably won't be an overnight thing too. I mean, when I was 15, I was angry at the world.
Oh yeah.
So
I was my default mood was anger at 15.
Do you think we would have been friends at 15?
Well, how were you at 15? Were you a fuck to girls? Were you ever a fuck?
Well, define fuck.
Like, were you mean?
Not outwardly.
What does that mean? You were mean.
I don't know.
You were mean silently. Like, what the hell? What does that mean?
We probably would have.
We probably would have.
You know,
I think we would have had, like, similar interests because you were big on music. You were big on video games. Like, you liked rock. Like, I think we would have gotten along.
Yeah, for sure. My final story was posted on r/confession by oddwolf3548. I used store-bought cupcakes in a bake sale competition and won first place. Shame on you. This happened during a high school charity event years ago. Each student was supposed to bake something homemade for a judged bake sale. I totally forgot about it until the night before and panicked. I ran to the grocery store, bought a dozen fancy-looking cupcakes from the bakery section, and slightly messed them up on purpose, like smudged the frosting, added a few sprinkles, put them in my own container so they'd look homemade. The next day, I submitted them and didn't think much of it, until they won the blue ribbon for Best Presentation and Taste. They were sold out in 10 minutes. I still feel kind of guilty about it, especially because people were genuinely impressed and asked me for the recipe. I made up one on the spot. I don't even like baking.
Damn.
If you don't like baking and you make it up on the spot, people that bake will be able to call you, will know that it was bullshit for sure.
Immediately. That is really funny.
It's like, oh, you know, sugar, flour, ketchup.
Honestly, fuck it. It was for a high school. Yeah, it's for a high school.
For charity,
Fuck
but for
it.
charity, bitch, for charity.
Well,
Think of the children. Or whatever the fuck.
think of the children. But like the money is gonna go to charity anyway.
Based on a lie.
Hey, she made money for the charity. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah. I mean, like, I wouldn't have gone to the grocery store. I would have gone to a local bakery instead. Or a bakery a couple states out so that no one could track it.
I guess.
But in high school, I wouldn't have had the access to that anyway because I didn't have access to a car until I was like 18, 19.
It's hard out here.
Yeah, just me on a bus going across state lines. People asking me what's in the box.
Transport.
Just like,
got it, guys.
Yeah, just like, oh, what's in the box? Cupcakes. Oh, for like somebody or just no, for baking competition.
For baking.
Sorry, what was that? Baking. Sorry, did you say competition? Competition.
And it just has the brand or like the store where you bought it.
It's like, so a lie is what you're saying. Unbeknownst to me, that the person I'm talking to and the reason why they're grilling me so much is because they're an out-of-state judge that's going to that competition.
You're dropping some lore.
Yep.
Honestly, man, like I said, fuck it. They enjoyed them. You made money for the charity. What? Who cares? Who cares?
The top comment, if people can't tell the difference between store-bought and homemade, I wouldn't feel too bad. They enjoyed them. Good enough.
Yep.
But the comment underneath that, and I also agree with this, I'd know immediately by the frosting.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel
that
like store-bought
synthetic frosting,
yeah.
it's just like...
it has that microplastic taste. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I would probably have scraped the frosting off and then made like my own frosting.
Yeah.
Or just grabbed it out of even just get it out of the little the Pillsbury tins or whatever, you know?
The Pillsbury
I know
tins.
people that would just eat it by the spoonful.
Yeah, I do too.
I'm gonna do one right after this episode.
I'm gonna go fucking do a line of fucking frosting right now.
Yeah. Me on the other hand, I'm gonna go have a fucking hot dog after this.
Ooh.
Yeah. You ever have a Hoffman's brand hot dog?
Hoffman's brand hot dog? No. Oh. Guys, I'm about to find out what a Hoffman brand hot dog is. Is this some New York propaganda? It's him picking it up twice.
We're not sponsored by Hoffman's, but it is it's a German brand. Natural casing. Got that nice snap to them. You know what I mean? 200 calories a dog. That's not bad.
Yeah.
But look at these. Look at these. Look how thick those
They're
are.
thick. I feel like that's
Yeah.
too much wiener.
You can never have too much meat.
Yeah. I
Come
beg
on.
to differ.
Come on. You know more than anybody. You can never have too much. Yeah, no. If anybody in the comments, if you guys have ever had a Hoffman hot dog, y'all know what's up.
You know what the
Fuck
fuck's going
Nathan's. Fuck Hebrew National.
on. Fuck Oscar Mayer.
Oscar Mayer Wiener. Yeah, no. They don't even serve hot dogs out of the Wienermobile anymore. So
Damn. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Well, Reddit. Am I right, ladies? Reddit.
Milady.
What? A lady? Well, guys, we hope you enjoyed those wild-ass confessions that we read. If you do, want to experience all of the other spicy Reddit story videos that we have done, there's going to be a playlist linked at the end of the video that you can just click on and go there.
People don't want to wait. They've already clicked off this video.
Yeah. Ugh, Harley just farted, and it smells like fucking straight asshole.
Oh, man, you should probably go take care of that.
Yeah.
But if you die from it, that's okay. I'll continue your legacy on this channel.
Yeah.
Does that mean I have to get another lesbian?
No, there can only be one. I am the only lesbian on this earth.
That's true.
I've killed
sorry
all
to
of the other
invalidate all
ones.
you other ones.
Yeah.
Whoa, not confessing to a crime. Well, this video is gonna end right now.